Guys, Holly here, and today's video is really exciting because March 17th of 2015, last year, I posted my very first video, how to pick up and hold your rabbit, on YouTube. And so today marks my first year on YouTube anniversary. So I wanted to do a really special video for you guys. I posted on Facebook and Instagram asking you guys to send me in your ideas for what kind of videos I should do, and I finally decided on one. I'm really excited about it because it's the first time I've ever done anything quite like this. So I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite rabbit products and rabbit items. I'm going to be showing my favorite rabbit toys and the bunny's favorite rabbit toys, my favorite rabbit book, my favorite rabbit treats, and medicinal supplies and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know if it was helpful, and let's get right into it. So the first two things I want to talk about are these nail clippers and this comb. And the nail clippers, I purchased at the dollar store, and these are the best nail clippers I've ever used. I bought some when I first started with rabbits, and they were from PetSmart or Petco, one of those, and they rusted really easily because I keep all my supplies outside where the bunnies are, and they just didn't do a good job at all, and I really didn't like them. But these ones are cat nail clippers, and they work so well. Like, they're just awesome. And they're really easy to use. They just do a perfect job. They're a little difficult to use with thicker nails, but they do a really good job. They're the best nail clippers that I've ever used. And then these brushes, you can see I have two of them here. This one I've had for like 6 months to a year, and it's a little bit rusted because I keep them outside, but I also got this one from the dollar store, so I really don't mind it, because this comb is the best one for getting out mats, getting out molted fur, and just giving the rabbit a nice clean coat. So I also have this other one that I recently bought that's about brand new. And so as you can see, this one is rusted, but it's only $1, and so it's really cheap to replace. The next thing I want to talk about is my favorite rabbit book. I bought this book when I was first thinking about getting a house rabbit. It's called Living with a House Rabbit by Linda Dykes and Helen Flack. And this one has been so helpful to me because it includes a lot of great topics on, let's get to the chapters. So here are the chapters. There's like so many different concepts that it talks about, and the stuff that I still use to this day is towards the end, where it's about like recognizing symptoms of sicknesses and stuff like that. And so I still use a lot of this stuff to this day, and there's some fun stories in it about all kinds of stuff. This one is about a rabbit who got sick and recovered. It's super helpful. I actually used this book recently, this past year, to find out that my rabbit had a cataract, my house rabbit. And also what's kind of funny is my house rabbit chewed part of the book there. It also talks about that in this book, how to rabbit proof, and obviously my house wasn't rabbit proofed enough because she just ate that book, and there might be another part she ate too, I don't know. But yeah, it's just a really great book, and I really recommend it to anyone that wants to get a house rabbit. Even if you don't want to get a house rabbit, it just has great tips on potty training, nail clipping and grooming, all kinds of stuff. The next thing I want to talk about that's one of my favorites when it comes to rabbit health is these Truble papaya tablets. And these papaya tablets only contain papaya, so like there's no artificial colors or anything like that. It's just papaya. And I don't want my rabbits eating stuff that's bad for them, so this is fantastic, and it works great for when they're molting, especially when the fuzzies are molting, or when a doe is pulling fur for her babies, and she will ingest some of it. I just like giving them one of these tablets to help them pass the fur easily through their digestive system so that they don't get a fur ball. And then these next couple of things that I think are my rabbits' favorites are these toys. Toilet paper tubes are like a must. Like, rabbits love toilet paper tubes. I always like cut mine up, and they seem to really like this one. I just cut fringes on the edges, like super easy. It took like It takes like 30 seconds to do one, so you can make a lot of them really quickly. And they really like chewing the fringes. They just eat this one all up really quickly. This one takes a little bit longer. You just like cut on the edges, and they don't seem to like this one as much. You can like twist it up and stuff, but they definitely prefer this one out of the two. And then of course I have these balls, and these balls I got from the dollar store. Sorry about that motorcycle rider. But this ball I got from the dollar store. They have a lot of different colors, so all my bunnies have like my girls have purple and pink, and my boys have the blue or green ones. So these are really fun. I do take them out when I have babies born because they can get their legs trapped in these holes, and especially the big fish holes. So I just want the babies to be safe. So I usually just keep them out till they're about like 3 or 4 weeks old and then give them back. And the babies really love to play with these balls. So these are the rabbit's top favorite toys. The next thing I'm going to talk about are these Dandelion Greens. There's some tree stuff on it. But these can be fed to babies and to adults. Babies usually can't have any fruits or veggies until they're 6 months old. But they can have these because these actually prevent and help cure diarrhea and like smushy poop. And so these are really helpful. You can also use the roots, which help a lot too. I just took some of these from the ground. I'll probably feed them to one of my bunnies after this video. And these are just great. I usually give them like just a little bit, like about this much, every few days if they're having smushy poop or signs of, I've never had a rabbit with signs of diarrhea, but sometimes they will get smushy poop. And so this really helps just clean it up, and it keeps the cage from getting dirty too, because when they have smushy poop, the cage is really hard to clean if it dries on the cage. So I really like to use this, and the rabbits absolutely love them. They think they taste so good. Alright, almost finished. I just have these last couple of things. So these are my oats and black oil sunflower seeds, and I love giving these to the rabbits to make their coats look nicer for a show, help them gain weight if they're underweight, and just help them go through a molt quicker. And they absolutely love the taste of these, so they're also a really nice treat for training, if your rabbit is under 6 months old, or just for anything. This final thing are these pine pellets, and this is their bedding, what I put in the bottom of the tray, or the corners where they'll pee a lot, and it's super great. I really don't recommend pine in litter boxes because if their paws go on it or if they touch it, then it can cause irritation on their tummy and on their paws. So I just use it for the bottom trays where the rabbits can't touch it, and it works really well. This stuff is for like horses and horse stalls, and I just got it at my local feed store, and it works really well. I've only had it for like a couple weeks so far, but already I've noticed a big difference from this previous paper-based pellets that I was using. This works a lot better, and it's super cheap. I think it was like $5 for like a 10-pound bag. Okay, so the final thing I want to mention is this posing table, and this, I haven't had the chance to actually get a posing table, like a big one that's carpeted and everything, made out of wood. So I just use this hanging posing table, and I'll show you guys how it works. It's really fantastic. I think it was about $20. That's how it works. It just hangs onto a cage, and you can just put the rabbits right on there to groom them or pose them, and you can adjust, like I have these cages, so you can just adjust the height of it by putting it up higher or lower. I really like this a lot because whenever I groom my rabbits, I put it up a lot higher because I'm quite tall. And then if I have little kids come over or something and they want to pet the rabbits, I'll put it down lower so the kids can reach and pet the bunnies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm thinking of making a video on rabbit items and products that I didn't really like very much. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see that, because I've had quite a few rabbit items that I thought I was really going to like, and I just didn't. Hi, Butterfly, what are you doing? Oh, she's so cute. So yeah, this video was really fun to make, and I'm super excited to have been doing YouTube for exactly a year now. Let me know if you guys have any other video requests or any other ideas, and be sure to follow me on my social medias, which will be linked in the down bar below. See you guys in my next video. Bye.